not cutting me off, are you? Curious. It was just here.
What
All the
what were you
outrageous...
thinking?
Guard!
Someone get the guard.
Don't let that criminal escape. Huh. I must have left it at home. Hold on. I know I had it a moment ago.
What's this? Hold it right there, criminal!
You there. We have some unfinished business to deal with. Oh, how do you stand it down here? No wonder criminals always smell so bad. Look, thanks to you, I was able to put an end to the Coldane cartel. I'm here to pay my debt. To you, and to Quen. I've come to warn you. The warrant on her has changed. I couldn't very well wear that down here, but let's focus. Quen's warrants changed from crimes against the realm to the murder of a high-ranking official. They want her taken alive and dragged back to Hughesbane. Whoever died had influence. I know that now. Maybe it was an accident, but I suspect she's been falsely accused. This world of yours doesn't forgive, and it doesn't hesitate. Here, the warrant. Move fast and warn Quen. The Lion Guard will be hunting her by sundown. I'll do what I can to slow down the Lion Guard, but there's a limit before I draw suspicion to myself. I owe you all that much for helping put Gavin Coldane and his werewolves in the royal dungeons. Just make sure Quen gets someplace safe. I've seen warrants like this before. With enough coin, even usually honest magistrates can be corrupted. Most likely means someone powerful wants to eliminate a problem, and that problem is Quen. She must have made the wrong person very angry. Take Quen, and get her far from here. From Abba's Landing, out of Covenant territory completely if you can. There's going to be eyes everywhere looking for her. I'll do what I can, but if they catch her, my hands will be tied.
Bold of you to come visit, Sansone. And I like your outfit. Looks good on you.
Just settling my debts. You won't see me here again.
What's Captain Sansone doing down here? And out of uniform, no less. If he's here about that preposterous warrant... Murder? I haven't killed anybody. I mean, not recently. And not in circumstances that weren't clearly self-defense. If this is about the guild, why name me specifically? I'm not that high up in the organization. This is starting to feel personal. I can't keep running from this. Sansone probably thinks I should go hide in the northern reaches of Winterhold. But if they tracked me to Daggerfall, they'll track me to there too. It's time to turn this around. We need to go to Abba's Landing. Even if I wanted to, they're not there. They're busy doing much the same as I was here, helping establish guilds in other cities. Besides, I don't want to put them in danger. We can handle this, just like that first job in Skyrim. You up for it? Meet me above the glyph shop in Abba's Landing. It overlooks the palace, so you can't miss it. I used to go there to clear my head. It'll be safe. I'll inform the guild of our plan and tell them not to follow. This stays between us. I've certainly made my share of enemies over the years, so no, not exactly. If this leads back to Abba's Landing, the Iron Wheel is almost certainly involved. We may have stopped those bastards, but they refuse to stay buried. Could be them. Oh, I have no doubt. And I won't be alone. You proved time and again you're more than a common thief. Still, let's keep to the shadows. They don't need to know we're there. We'll decide our next move once we see what we're dealing with.
Quen's plan is bold. And foolish. Still, you've gotten this far, so you must be doing something, right? I'll do my best to slow down the hunt so you can get out of Daggerfall. Just don't come back until Quen's name is cleared. Understand?
Meet me above the glyph shop in Abba's Landing. It overlooks the palace, so you can't miss it. I used to go there to clear my head. It'll be safe. I'll inform the guild of our plan and tell them not to follow. This stays between us. I've certainly made my share of it. Oh, I have.
So, does the crow bark at midnight? Oh, never mind. I thought you were someone else. Forget I said anything. I'm not one of the king's spies. Psh, who said anything about spies? Not me.
I don't buy stolen goods. Oh, just kidding you. Of course I do.
I didn't simply lose something.
Get away, you sticky-fingered miscreant!
It's not a good day to travel, but travel we must.
Well?
Well met! Hail and well met!
Try to cut my purse, will you?
Try that again and I'll cut you.
You're doing a poor job of hiding.
You there. Hold a moment. I'm with the Iron Wheel. Our bailiffs are on alert, hunting a murderer. A high elf named Kwenneth Lumena. Armed, extremely dangerous. She's tall, slender, and favors red. Now tell me, does that description mean anything to you? Because you fit the description of her partner. But Lord Daemar Utame doesn't care about you. He wants Kwenneth Lumena. I suggest you not give him a reason to take more notice of you. So I'll ask again. Have you seen Kwenneth Lumena? Then we're done here. If you learn anything about this Quen, report it to the docks in the warehouse district immediately. Lord Daemar's overseeing the hunt from there, and will pay well for information that leads to his brother's murderer. Good. Make sure you do. And if you happen to bump into this fugitive Quen, tell her the Iron Wheel has eyes everywhere. Abar's Landing isn't safe for her. If she's here, we're going to find her. If you see Quen, tell her the Iron Wheel is watching. She won't slip its gaze.
About time, partner. I was starting to think you weren't coming. As far as I can tell, the Iron Wheel hasn't noticed that I'm back in town. Still, if we're going to learn why someone wants to pin this murder on me, we need to keep to the shadows. Less noise, fewer eyes, better odds. Strange. I used the guild tunnels and covered my trail. I even scouted this place myself. Not a threat in sight. It would take someone with real skill to escape my notice. Let's hope the Iron Wheel hasn't hired a rival crew to sniff us out. Daemar. He's just a minor noble in this wretched town. Greedy, morally flexible. Even the other corrupt lords can't stand him. Last I checked, he had no ties to the Iron Wheel. Which means someone's trying to bait us. They're setting a trap. You mean the palace job? You ask me, Magnifica Felora's grand wedding is still one of the guild's finest jobs. I remember standing there, nerves humming, while you tried to decide who to bring as your date for the assignment. Maybe a part of me was. Back then I was young, eager, desperate to prove myself. And you were the dashing thief at Zira's side, turning impossible jobs into victories. Hard not to want to be in the thick of it all. Near you. She thinks we clear my name first, because a sweet moment like this is how you end up too relaxed, and with a dagger in your back. But if I were ever going to lower my guard for anyone, well, let's focus on the job, all right? The warehouse district. Then that's where we go. We stay sharp and be ready for anything. If the Iron Wheel's hired someone skilled enough to slip past me, we can't get careless. And we will definitely finish this conversation later. Let's get to the warehouse district, but go quietly. If the Iron Wheel is looking for me and hears so much as a whisper that I'm nearby, we'll have real problems. I wish I knew. I don't have any ties to Daymar, and I've never wronged him as far as I remember. So why get the king to issue a warrant for my arrest? There's something I'm missing. Some piece I can't see, and it's driving me mad. Not that I'm aware of, but this is Hughesbane. Thieves always try to outdo each other, especially when there's politics in play. My father used to say, those in the streets steal to survive, nobles steal to grow fat and keep boots on our necks. My father was complicated. Always pushing me toward a life he could never afford. Tutors, uniforms, lessons. Then the moneylenders started knocking louder every month. One day, he just vanished. No note, no word. Just gone. Forever. A life that sounds a lot like the one I'm leading now. Funny, isn't it? Parents shove you off a path with both hands, and somehow that just makes you want it more. He was an excellent forger, but a bad father. But still, he was my father. I will be, thank you. Just old memories. I usually keep those buried in dark places. Still, we need to reach the warehouse district before anyone finds me. Let's go.
Don't make me report you to the guards.
Don't be short-sighted, my friend. It's not worth it.
I just had these pockets sewn.
Help out the poor soul.
First, we search the docks. Lord Damar's gold comes from shipping, and the manifest should tell us what he's moving and who he's moving it for. From what little I know of Lord Damar, his wealth comes from shipping interests here at the docks. We need to find out who he's connected to and why they want to blame me for a murder. Let's look around and see what we can uncover. There, that ship tied up at the pier. That's one of Damar's vessels. Let's start there.
Since you won't leave, I've summoned the guard.
From what little I know... No, this can't be right. My father's forgeries. That's why that bastard accused me of murder? He thinks he can drag Seraldo's secrets out of me? Let's check out the warehouse. I'll circle around back. You take the front door. Damar put a price on my head for something I know nothing about. He's going to pay for that.
I called the guards, and they're on their way.
More of Damar's dogs? I've never seen you before.
And will be the last thing you see if you don't cooperate. Where's Damar?
Wait, listen. I am just a buyer. If Damar's wronged you, I had no part in it. Listen, I swear by Tall Papa, I don't work for Lord Damar. If you have a quarrel with him, I have nothing to do with it. I am only here to make a purchase. He told me he was close to acquiring a certain collectible that I simply must buy. Call it a forgery if you like, but Seraldo's work is so perfect that even the most experienced experts cannot tell the fake from the genuine article. If you own it and never know the difference, does it really matter? I do not know. He said he was close to making the acquisition and was lining up potential buyers, just waiting on one last delivery, he said. Seraldo's daughter. Tuwaka knows why. I will tell you anything, just do not hurt me. Obviously not here, and I have been waiting a long time. Perhaps he is at the Noshira Citadel. He does much business with the Iron Wheel these days. He uses this warehouse to meet clients who are not inclined to march into their fortress.
If a single word of this reaches Damar before we do, we'll come for you next. Do you understand?
No purchase is worth my life. I will not say a word.
100 gold says Damar doesn't even have my father's work. Bold of him to think I'd end up delivered into his hands. And even if the bastard did catch me, I don't know my father's secrets. Damn it, Damar probably knows more about him than I do. Right, and his questions will involve a lot of pain. All to get an answer I don't even have. Oh, Father, what have you dragged me into this time? The man's been dead for who knows how long, and I'm still paying for his misdeeds. Obviously, we need to go to the Noshira Citadel. Iron Wheels be damned. It's south of the city. Getting in won't be easy. Finding Damar won't be easy. But nothing's ever easy with us, is it? Never in question, partner. Let's move. And hope Damar's buyer here doesn't have a way to send word ahead before we get there. Breaking into the Citadel will be hard enough without Damar being ready for us. No time to waste. Meet me near the Citadel.
Whatever your business with Lord Damar, I want no part of it. I will sit right here and wait until you have finished. Then I will walk away and never think of this moment again. You have my word.
Since you won't leave, I've summoned the guard.
To oblivion with
No
this.
more
I'm
warnings.
calling the
Get
guard.
out!
Halt! Did you forget something? I take such pleasure in destroying you.
rhymes. There's a lot to do.
Place is still as disgusting as ever. And the iron wheel's thick here like roaches. You crush one and 10 more skitter out of the cracks. If Damar's in there, and I'm sure he is, we've got our work cut out to reach him. There are a few buildings inside, deeper than I'd like, near the back of the fortress. Last time I snooped around, the Iron Wheel used that area as a headquarters. If I was scum like Damar, that's where I'd set up shop. You know me, no blood if we can help it. But the Iron Wheel won't be as restrained, so do what you have to in there. I won't go looking to stain my daggers, but I won't lose any sleep if it comes to that. I'll follow, but stick to the shadows. Let's try to keep it quiet. If we attract the attention of the whole Citadel, no thieving trick in the world will save us. There's enough space here for us to slip through without raising an alert. Come on, deeper in. The offices sit near the rear of the Citadel, and that's where we'll find Damar. This is the place. Damar has to be somewhere in here.
What's this? Kwenneth Lumina. In the flesh. I didn't think it would be this easy.
Call off the warrant, Daemar. You know more about Seroldo and his work than I do. I can't help you.
I wouldn't be so sure. And it's Lord Daemar, but let's not quibble. You, Quen's partner, speak with me. I have a proposal, and you should at least hear me out. You made it into the fortress and right into my office. It appears the Iron Wheel isn't as good as the reputation they've fostered. Still, I have a proposal to make to the partner of Kwenneth Lumina. Will you hear me out? First, understand that this was never personal. I just needed Kwenneth to locate her father's work. So I had some forgettable noble murdered and put the blame on her. However, certain information has reached my ears that changes everything. Don't play coy. The Daggerfall underworld leaks like a pierced water skin, and news travels fast in the shadows. I know what you and the gutter thieves discovered, and I want it. I want the location of the Nowhere Vault of Sage Vornet. So impatient. My proposal is simple. Leave Quen here with me and walk away. She helps me into the vault, and I claim what's inside. Meanwhile, you get to keep breathing, and your friends in Daggerfall don't wind up dead in the dark of night. Somehow I suspected you might, but it still disappoints me. I suppose we'll just have to do this the hard way. Iron Wheels, deal with this, but don't kill the woman in red. I need her alive.
I hate spilling blood, but I'm tempted to let my partner open you up and watch you drain.
Oh, that won't be necessary.
What is the meaning of this?
Quen's one of ours. You threaten her, you answer to the whole guild. Take that!
Nice punch, Celine. Mind your thumb next time. We don't want you to break a finger.
What are you all doing here?
Someone's watching out for you, Quen. And us too, come to think of it. Hey, Outlaw, let's talk.
I can't believe they came all this way to help us. To help me. Talk to Abrasia and find out what's going on, partner.
Daemar's the sort other nobles can't wait to see stumble. One mistake and they'll clap him in irons with a smile. With the evidence provided by the helpful stranger, he'll rot in a dungeon for a long, long time.
Go on. Speak with Abrasia. She'll tell you how we found you. Celine and I will search around for anything else that supports what we already got and helps clear Quen's name.
Huh, don't you just love surprises? I'm just glad you didn't start mopping the floor with us the moment we showed up as Iron Wheels. Told Dwayne we had to be fast, or you'd be on us before we could blink. We got word that Quen was in trouble, out of nowhere. Guild's barely up and running, and already folk are tossing their dirty laundry at our doorstep and begging us to take it. Still, glad we arrived when we did. Not that I doubted either of you. That's the strangest part. Man walks into our den like he owns the place, dressed like a proper thief, gives me a stack of papers, and vanishes before anyone can blink. Said he'd be back once Quen was safe, that he needed to talk to both of you.
We'll finish up here. Someone wants to talk to you back in the Daggerfall Thieves' Den.
Let's get back to Glenumbra and see what this is really all about. Walk Softly always says I shouldn't look a gift Gwar in the mouth, but I still think this is all highly unusual. Come on, let's get back to the den and find out who fed the guild this information.
This makes 2 criminals we've put an end to. I'm starting to wonder if we're the good folk in this after all.
We'll take it from here and make sure Quen's name is cleared. You head back to the Thieves' Den and find out who helped us. And more importantly, why.
Get back to the den. We'll clean up here. Tell Quinn to keep low while we use the evidence we were given to prove that this piece of filth committed the murder, not her. We don't want a bounty hunter or a lion guard spotting her in the meantime.
Isn't it remarkable how things keep falling off the back of wagons?
Let's head in and see what this is all about. No, it's not possible.
My dearest Kenneth, thank Ariel you're safe.
Father, How are you standing here? You're dead.
I know I have much to explain. Take a moment to collect yourself, my daughter, while I talk to your partner.
My father's standing right there. But my mind keeps telling me this can't be real. I found his box, his proof. Everything that said he was dead and gone. Please, I need a moment. You talk to him. Stall him while I think this through.
I apologize for the deception in Nabar's Landing. Wearing the armor of the Iron Wheel was the only way I could whisper the right words before Daemar set his teeth in you both. I take it from the fact that you're here now that you survived his trap. And for all intents and purposes, I was. When Daemar first sought my forgeries, I thought little of it. Some petty noble sniffing after my finest work? He wouldn't be the first. Then he involved Quen with that laughable warrant. Daemar struck a wall in his search, a wall I built on purpose. And in a mix of brilliance and stupidity, he decided the answer must be my daughter, a woman who knew nothing of my treasures. He convinced a magistrate to issue a vague warrant, but... Exactly. And Daemar blamed Kenneth for a murder he committed, making the warrant that much more serious. That's when I knew I had to get involved. So I emerged from hiding and intervened. Now I stand before my daughter, asking for forgiveness. Yes, I suppose it is. Kenneth, my dear daughter, I abandoned you, and that stain is mine to bear. But you've grown into a remarkable person, and I'm proud of you beyond words. May we speak privately, just for a moment?
See if the others have returned, partner. Tell them about my father. I'll meet you at the docks once I'm done speaking to him. This is such a shambles. I never thought I'd see him again. Yet my father stands before me. I need to deal with this alone. But meet me at the docks when I'm finished, will you? I think I'll need someone to talk to after.
I promise to do my best not to hurt Kenneth. Not again. I only want a moment to clear the air with my daughter, once and for all. Something I should have done long, long ago.
Over here, friend. What news of the mysterious stranger?
But never mind that, Edwayne. How is Quen doing, dear? Is Quen doing all right? It's plain to see from the resemblance that the stranger who came to our den is clearly a relation. And he did provide what we needed to save her, both from Daemar and from the falsified warrant. Do you know who he is? Her father? I suspected as much. No matter his reasons for faking his death, it's clear that some part of him still loves her. I can only imagine what Quen is feeling right now. I've been wondering what Quen was going to do now that she helped us form our own Thieves Guild. I know Hugh's Bane is her home, and she has a connection to the guild there, but I was hoping she'd remain with us. Is that selfish of me? Quen may not realize it, but she's really become a part of our new family. Is that strange? That I now consider our guild a family? Let's assume it is and I don't care, shall we? Let Quen know we support her, no matter what she decides.
Abrasia hauled Daymar and the pile of evidence directly to Captain Sansone. Said it brings her pleasure to see a pack of thieves do the Lion Guard's work better than the Lion Guard. How did we get to this point, though? That's what I want to know. Tuwaka, preserve us! I assumed he was dead. Another high elf with a taste for red? I should have known he was kin. Anything else we should know? I mean, that you're comfortable telling us, that is. And that made it worse. Of course a cretin like Daymar would use the law and a false charge of murder to try to get his hands on the Nowhere Vault. Our Nowhere Vault. I wonder. A man everyone thought dead can hear things the living can't. You're right. Whatever Quen decides, I'll support her. The guild wouldn't even exist if she hadn't brought us together. Quen and you. Just say the word if you need us. Otherwise, we'll wait for Quen's decision.
Quen is what matters right now. If she asked you to meet her at the docks, it means she needs your support. I don't know what will come of that discussion, but listen to her. Truly listen. She needs you.
You go find Quen. She's going to need a friend after talking to her father. Whatever she decides, the Daggerfall Thieves Guild will support her. And if her father wants to help the guild too, that's a bonus. Just saying.
Thanks for coming to meet me, partner. What a strange feeling. You bury some past event, lock it up so the pain can't reach you anymore. Then, one day, the lock's ripped off and all those feelings flood back in. And when you learn why, I don't even know what I'm supposed to feel now. He regrets nothing. Vanishing, hiding, letting me believe he was dead. He says the debts he racked up, the bounty hunters on his trail, they would have come for me eventually. The bastard truly believes it was for the best. I think he left me to fend for myself, right when I thought I had a future. I was at the Illumination Academy. I was a good student too. Then he vanished. The tuition stopped. And just like that, I was out, with nowhere left to go but the streets. I don't know. I never let myself think about this, because I didn't think it was possible. I buried it, the same way I thought he was buried. And now he's here, my father. And he wants to stick around this time. With me. With the guild. Thanks. Back in Hughesbane, when we chased the truth of my father's death, you were there. You didn't flinch. You stayed, even when it got ugly. You do what you always do. You help. So I need that help one more time. Please. Do I let my father stay? He says he's changed, and it would be nice catching up. But the burden he brings, will we just be paying his debts for him? Still, my father's back, and I've been handed a second chance. What should I do? You're right. My father helped us. Even knowing it could expose him. He gave us the clues we needed when it mattered. That must mean something. I have to believe he cares. He's my father. And I still love him. And I missed him. I'll tell my father I want him to stay. To try again. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Doesn't seem like I'm getting much done here.
I need a break. Someone borrow it?
Another distraction.
Pickpockets? They'll never touch me.
I don't buy stolen goods. Oh, just kidding you. Of course I do.
And with that, the guild here is fully operational. Then we start establishing chapters elsewhere.
Look at you, Kenneth. Sensible, capable, and making something real. Helping the guild take root in new ground. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, I'm proud of me too.
Thank you for being there when Kenneth needed a friend. Now, I know the choice was hers alone, but I suspect your counsel carried weight. She values you, and she trusts your judgment. I won't waste this second chance. I'll make things right. You'll see.
I gave my father the grand tour, and told him all about our work here. He's already offered to lend a hand. Once I know this guild chapter has everything it needs, I'll take him to Hughesbane. He should meet Zira and the others. As well as can be expected, I'm glad I made this choice. There's a lot my father has to make up for, but we'll work through it. Still doesn't feel real. I came to Glenumbra to help a guild take root, and somehow ended up finding my father. It's in a fine place. Abrasia, Edwayne, and Celine are working well together. I'm proud of them. I'm going to miss it here when I go back to Abar's Landing. But that's not too far. I can always check in on them from time to time. And to think, in the beginning they didn't trust me. I'll stick around for a bit. I still want to finish with the Codex and maybe visit the vault again. For now, I'm going to spend time with my father. And with the friends I made here. Just this. Everyone chipped in. A thank you from all of us. From the Daggerfall Thieves Guild for everything you did. This would have gone very differently without you. Now here's to good friends and grand adventures. And to the Thieves Guild.
Thank you for being there when Kwenneth needed a friend. Now, I know the choice was hers alone, but I suspect your counsel carried weight.
I've got time to catch up with my father now. But first, I'm putting him to work. If he wants to make up for all that lost time between us, he can start by getting his hands dirty. It's going to be fun.
So we finally get a moment of peace, eh? Past time I taught old Carso a few new tricks. Or maybe we find him a friend to keep him company down here in the den? I'd wager Carso would like that.
The guild always needs extra coin, and you'll...
We've started placing a few of our people near the noble houses throughout Daggerfall and the surrounding countryside. Nothing worth hitting yet, but we'll keep eyes and ears open. We'll be ready when the next opportunity presents itself.
I agree wholeheartedly with your choice, my friend. Our new Thieves Guild is in excellent hands.
I heard you found another gem in the Nowhere Vault. That it was inside the Thieves' Moon. Remarkable. It won't be long before we have the Prowler's Talisman operating at its peak level of power.
I personally watched Captain Sansone rip up Quen's warren. And his expression when I dropped off another murderer? Priceless. He's starting to question everything he thought about thieves like us. And Daymar and Gavin will make fine cellmates.
You know the best way into a bank vault? Get to know the banker. Me and Angia Stower have gotten real close, if you know what I mean. She calls me her little lender bee. But why am I telling you my plan? Get lost, you piker.
There's an urgent task for you.
Master Merrick, where are you?
I don't like the look of you.
You have a home and a reputation? Splendid. Then let's make a deal.
Hello there. The guards are looking for you.